Everyone gets exactly the partner they deserve. Sounds unfair? No, but it is not. Because my counterpart is a mirror of myself. The more we get upset, angry, or even disgusted about the counterpart, the greater is our own repressed personality part, which is only expressed in such a distorted way and becomes visible again from the outside, through the counterpart, as a projection. Stay tuned. As a mindset requirement, we need to look at the basic of our reality, polarity. Plus and minus are opposite, and yet they belong together. One pole is balanced by the other pole to restore unity. In addition, the law of attraction, which is most of the time wrongly explained as a positive thinking idea, but actually plus attracts minus and vice versa. Related to the human psychology, the one who is inhibited in his abilities, that is due to norms, mindset and paradigm, symbolizes the minus. So, according to the law of polarity and attraction, he attracts the opposite pole in his environment, the plus. This is the compensator, who is also inhibited to live his abilities, but overplays them himself. I always attract in my environment exactly what suits me at that moment. The more painful it is, the greater my repression. My not lived character is projected to the outside and comes back to me in a distorted form to become visible for me on the detour. You are inhibited in recognizing your rights and have feelings of guilt. So you attract punishment as a plus. That is what you have sent out and receive in return. One extreme is balanced with the other extreme. It is a detour to unity. So one more time, when I'm inhibited in the expression of one of my dispositions or abilities, minus, I attract the compensator on the outside, plus, or as a symptom on my body, plus. This is the basis of neurotic relationships or toxic relationships. If one of the two in the toxic relationship changes its frequency, for example because she or he has reduced her or his inhibition and now no longer symbolizes the minus, she or he also loses the attraction to the opposite pole, plus. The frequencies no longer match. This is the background of separations. Then it is said,
I don't love you anymore.
or
My heart now beats for somebody else.
the frequency level has changed only. The person who has changed his frequency or vibration best to the reconciled version of the personality part is now in attraction with other people who have reached this frequency level. They vibrate together. The person is now open for a real relationship, for love, where you don't constantly project your own weaknesses onto the other person because you haven't made them visible yourself. Minus is always dependent on plus to restore unity in a detoured way. Here is another example. If, for example, a woman is inhibited in her general enforcement, minus, because of her conservative upbringing, parents are the compensator in the childhood, plus, in adulthood, the person needs a parent role player to fill the compensation of the parents as long as she has not changed the frequency. She needs him because a minus always needs a plus to strive for unity. And our cosmos is built in such a way to strive always to the unity. It is the awareness on detour. A parent role player, in other words a plus person, now becomes the partner of this woman. Not because of true love, but because of dependence of unconscious inhibitions. Both are inhibited in the enforcement. One person only inhibited, the other person compensates the inhibition of enforcement with violence. Both compensate in a neurotic way and are caught in a vicious circle. If now one of the two should reduce his inhibition, then the relationship goes apart, because there is no more minus, which attracts the plus and vice versa. Should both of them reduce their inhibition together and transform together, there is a possibility that they will take the relationship to another level and become a real couple. The understanding of this knowledge makes you really tolerant for your encounters. You don't project onto others, because why should you blame or criticize someone else when you know that it's all you, your own repressions that become visible through the conflict on the outside? If you are angry with someone on the outside, then stop for a moment inside and look for the reconciled form of the issue you are angry about, because that is exactly what is repressed in you. I am you, and you are me. Another example. You think your partner is unfaithful, and you are therefore very jealous. It is because you are unfaithful to yourself, and you are lying to yourself, unconsciously. It is made visible to you on the outside in your own projection. You are always fighting against yourself on the outside. You project it onto the other person. Be honest with yourself. Admit what you need in life. Then you will lose the resonance with the cheating partner or stop being jealous. Look at yourself first. What you accuse your counterpart of is always yourself. Know the reconciled form and transform it in yourself. Then you will experience happiness in the partnership. Then it is not
No, you. It was you. It was fucking you. You.
but I'm responsible for my life. Then you have developed true tolerance and recognized your counterpart as your mirror. If someone wants to experience true love with a soulmate, the requirement is love for oneself. Because only the one who loves himself as he is does not have to play programs and repress his true character, and is thus in resonance with a partner on wavelength. No plus, no minus. They are one. If you like more content like this, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you soon.